Hello YouTubers. Today I'm going to show you my new workshop that I had for a little while but haven't got around to filming it for you guys. So where you're at right now is the garage. This is the little garage which is now my workshop. For years there was stuff piling up in here until about a year ago. Got cleaned out. So back in February I decided to start moving things in here and making this my workshop. And I've done a lot of stuff in here so far. And I got a little sound system in here. Using this old Pioneer amp I had laying around. It actually works. I'll turn it on for you guys, but I won't have it too loud because of copyright violation. There's speakers all over. So here's the speakers all hooked up. You might recognize these speakers. They were in my other room. I took them out because I replaced them with the paging speakers. And I decided to just hook these guys up in here. And I just got the ceiling fan the other day. As you can see, I have rafters at the left too. And there's the old pinball machine speaker right on the rafter. So I have the ceiling fan right here. There was no electrical box right there. So what I did was, and this is totally safe, is you screw the yoke onto the beam, like into the rafter in the attic. Make sure you're on a stud. And use some really good screws to anchor this. And this fan just makes a weird noise because it's a really old fan, but it does the job. And I have this long pole chain it came with. And then here's the garage door opener. This does not get caught on the garage door opener spring right here. And the light actually works. This fan works totally fine. And then, see this black cable? This is one of those old IEC cables that you would find on a computer or flat screen TV that they use nowadays. Just hooked through an extension cord. I could unplug it. It was just temporary, but... And then this other IEC end, I cut off an old fog machine that you would hook a remote control up to. And it had the same wire layout as this IEC cable did. And there was a little knockout on that base up there. I'll see if I can film it in for you guys. There was a little knockout, so I took the knockout out and ran that cable through. And it's totally safe. This isn't hardwired into the house, but eventually, see that fixture? I'm going to be running some wire mold pretty soon. Just run a raceway across the garage all the way out over here. Might have another ceiling fan here in the future, because this garage does get pretty hot in the summer. I have a nice little fluorescent light right there, which, that's homemade. That's a homemade fixture, made out of wood. And I had these tubes laying around. Well, one of those tubes I got from Fry's Electronics for 27 cents. And this other one I took out of a slot machine. And then this cable is a vacuum cleaner cable. Pretty creative, right? So here's a vacuum cleaner cable here. And here's this other fixture. This was from my bathroom because I replaced the fixture out. Because my parents didn't like it anymore. This was a chrome color, but I spray painted the fixture this white color because I wanted to make it different. And these are LED bulbs, which I just took out of the bathroom as well. Up there is an old fixture, but I'm really not using it right now because I want to put a wire mold box as well right there pretty soon. And I'm going to probably just take that fixture out and use this switch to control these lights and this fan. And then right here, these are homemade rafters. And here's a car horn. And yes, this is that old horn I showed you in one of my earlier videos. The direct car horn. I actually bypassed the board. I took the board actually out of there. And I just used it as a horn. This is actually playing music. I can And then right here is my AC unit. I just call it AC unit because remember those fans up there? That's right, those are the ones out of that GE microwave, and I used it to blow air into this vent here. This is the air return. This is the vent that has the air exiting out of there, and then that other vent's an exhaust, and here's another speaker right above the door. Old clock I found a few blocks down in someone's bulk pickup trash. And my new thing is cutting wood. As you can see, I cut a bunch of wood off of this pallet. I still have to knock out this pallet right here. So I gotta knock all this wood out. There's some good pieces of wood right here. And this is just a speaker that I used to have mounted up on the rafters, but I'm gonna mount them up somewhere else. There's more good wood right here. Yeah, look at all my power tools here. Got myself a saw, a drill, a sander, some more tools in here. Just some extra stuff. Because now I'm getting into cutting wood and building stuff out of wood. As you see right here, I made these with using those tools. No help at all. I built these all by myself out of pallets. This is all from pallets except that stick right there. This stick came from Mexico and it was just laying around here, so I took all the tissue paper off and mounted it to the rafters to add support. And this unit is wired on. I use these wires to suspend the unit itself from those rafters, just like a ceiling tile system. And here's some more wood right here. And I'm going to be building stuff using all this wood pretty soon. I already started here. Those intercom speakers, I made those enclosures out of this wood right here. So I built a lot of stuff here, and then that vent there is just an exhaust I added onto the attic, so that way there's proper ventilation. And then I have some extra parts over here. There's an oven cord. And then here's this other fan I took out of that GE microwave. This is a pretty good little fan. My parts bin, which is just some wire that I took out of an old motor a year ago for one of those blenders. You can get good stuff like this out of old induction motors. A blower wheel that I took out of my dad's truck because I replaced the old blower. Really good blower wheel. I have a motor in here somewhere that fits that. Some paper I got from school so I can use as spray paint mats, because you know I don't like to waste paper. Doesn't hurt to have extra paper. Extra storage containers. Some drywall tools that I use to fix drywall, because I actually fixed some drywall up in my parents' room not that long ago. Came out pretty nice. Right here is more extra stuff that is good. And this container is filled with light bulbs. Got a whole variety of light bulbs in this container. This one, as I showed you, from the Philippines in one of my videos back in November of 2015. Now this light bulb's from the 80s and it still works. This is actually by Philips and it still works. It's got a whole variety of bulbs in here. Doesn't hurt to have extra stuff. And then got this Coca-Cola board for free because it was given to me. Yes, I need to update the date because I haven't got around to it because I've been busy this week doing projects. And this is a project that I'm doing. Is making a key holder for Father's Day out of wood, and this is painted. This is a picket fence wood that I got at the Home Depot for pretty cheap, and I decided to make that. I'm gonna add hooks to it pretty soon. And over here is just really bad wood that is no good, so this will be out on the street over there pretty soon, at least in a few more weeks, because for us bulk pickups every few weeks in a month. So got all that to throw away. This is all just broken up pieces of wood that is no good. And this is all. This is my new workshop, so if you start noticing me filming in here, that's because I'm doing some repairs in here in case you want to wonder where I'm at. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to me and have a nice day.